Hello and welcome. It is Sunday. It is afternoon, but Sako and I are an Imaginarium and we want to catch dinner with people. So we're coming to you live an hour early. I'm Morgan Hazelwood, and this is my lazy Sunday afternoon quote unquote productivity stream where sometimes we're productive and sometimes we're not, but we always have snacks. Today, I'm going to be working on, I think I finished up chapter 4 and I'm ready for chapter 5. Raining in my inbox, and Patrick talked me into launching his amazing My Agent database on Friday, where it's got over 2,000 vetted agents sorted by subject and stuff. We'll be talking about it later. Anyway, we launched a Patreon for $1 on Friday. So it's been a busy weekend for me. Sako, what are you working on today?
I'm working on chapter 9 of Delphian, which is
Ooh.
the sequel to Flambeau, which was my second book, which I co-wrote with B.C. Brown.
Sure.
We are co-writing yet again, and I'm working on breaking into the second act.
Sure. Okay. Doc?
And I'm working on making corrections to my interior layout from my proofread. So we ordered a physical proof, and it came in, and I handed it to my wife and said, "Do you think you can get this? Do the proofread for me?" And she said, "Sure." And then a few days ago, she said, uh, uh, "I'm only about halfway done. Can I tear the book in half and give it to you?" So she tore the book in half.
Your baby.
It's a proof. I'll have more. So I've already done everything in the first half,
Okay.
and so I'm working on updates from her pen marks in the second half. So I am
Okay.
I'm repairing the red ink today.
Ooh. So it looks like we're a little early, but there we do have some people on. Hello and welcome. You're free to lurk or join us if you want. But I think we're gonna go ahead and launch into a sprint a little early. What do y'all think?
I think that's great.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom chakalaka laka. And that was the first sprint. How did yours go?
Am I answering first or Sako?
You.
Me. Okay. Um, let's see. I had a nice little chat with my wife about a little picture book of steampunk gentleman cats that she printed out and then bound up herself, and she had a great moment talking about her craft and doing it. So I went with that, and then I sat down and what did I do? Went through three. Yeah, I went through three chapters of corrections, and I'm into the fourth chapter. So
That's a lot. Go you.
yeah, a lot of these are small things, and some of them I've already addressed with some global find and replace. Um, very happy to have taken the time to do the proofread to catch all the stuff that slipped by all the other levels of review, but also real glad that I've had a lot of stuff where it's like there's no red marks. I can keep going.
Sure, sure. Okay, Sako.
I actually jumped around. I got to the point where I needed to write, and I was like, there are not enough details about this beat in order to actually write it. So, because I'm co-writing, I have to wait on her to answer the comment,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore I'm plotting a vampire game, which I do when we get back.
Nice, nice. Okay. I got my inbox under control, and I am reading through chapter 4. I don't think I need to finish drafting it. I think it's done. I just need to read through it so I can make sure that chapter 5, which needs to be replaced, starts in the right spot. And I chatted with Patrick. Are you ready to come on, Patrick? I'm going to assume that's a yes. Woo. Hey, Patrick. Did you want to tell us all about my agent database?
Okay, let me try not to gush. All right, so there is no one good public source of information for finding an agent, which is a pity, but also understandable, because there are 2,000 decent agents out there. Wishlist is great when there's somebody on there, but there are like 400 agents there. That means 1,600 are not, and so that's a bad resource. Publishers Marketplace has about 900, which means there's still half of them are not there, and the information is often badly outdated. I think there's one agent I saw on there who hasn't updated in 14 years. That's been a while. And then Query Tracker has a lot of details, and some of them are accurate, some of them are not. And there's a lot of stuff it doesn't have at all, like books and specific submission information. So I was querying a nonfiction book about a year and a half ago. I was like, it's taking me way too long to find information on nonfiction prescriptive or narrative linguistics. I want this source to exist. I'll build it. This is a ludicrous thing to do. Nobody should do this. This thing has 3,000 rows and 500 columns. It's 9 megabytes. Searching this thing takes... I had to pause the stream to search it. But the good thing is that if it exists in publishing, and an agent has it, you can find it. There are 6 agents who take steampunk. I looked just for it. Yes. One of them lives in the United Kingdom, and the fun thing there is that everything is different. Queries are totally different in UK. So that's fun. But it's got basically everything. The only thing is sometimes agents are inconsistent because they'll have one thing one place, different thing another place. There is a hierarchy for figuring all that out, because otherwise, how would anyone figure it out? However, 15 months. Doc, how many books can you write in 15 months? At least one, right?
One would hope.
Yes. And you would charge money for having written the book. Yes.
1 million?
So, access to this thing is cheaper than it is at Publishers Marketplace, and cheaper than it is at Query Tracker, and more expensive than Wishlist because Wishlist is free, but also not that good. It is one whole human dollar a month for
US dollar.
all of the
US
data.
dollar.
US dollars, yes. US, yes. Australians are human too. Because I'm going to be doing support on this thing for forever. It's an ongoing thing. Because agents open every day, agents close every day, they change wish list stuff every day. So I updated this thing I think 3 times already today. So $1 for information it would take you a year to get all this stuff, like it just would. And you can't use AI to do it because AI gets things wrong all the time.
Oh, yeah.
see,
AI doesn't do what they claim on the tin.
No, it doesn't at all.
Yeah.
And we'll see, you have a degree in women's studies and convert that into you wanting women's fiction. No, that is not how that works at all. There you go. Yes, good. So I have lists sorted by genre and age range right now. I can make a list of whatever anybody wants. It's really easy because I've turned all these words into columns. If you search for adult, it's a specific column. You cannot get young adult when you search for that. If you go to wish list right now and search for adult, you will find adult, not adult, not young adult, and new adult, not new adult. 5 of those are wrong. But your search is completely broken immediately. And even if you search in the little text boxes, you click on the thing, right? It'll give you things you didn't want.
And it gives you both agents and editors usually.
Yes, and editors who take only unedited submissions. They do not exist in my database. That is a separate thing I'm working on. Because that editors seeking work that only take edited stuff, it's even worse. Like, it's bad, y'all. I'm looking at profiles on LinkedIn for editors I don't know. I'm scared they're going to think something's up. Because, like, why is this guy looking at me? What is happening here? So yeah, this has been fun. It's very, very, very cheap, and you can get anything you want on it. For example, if you want only editorial agents, or only BIPOC agents, or only queer agents, there's a specific row that a column that I can use to search for only those people. Morgan, we were working on a search for her, I think last year, and she wanted only, I think, ND agents, and I think there was 1.
Oh, wow.
But I hadn't. If they don't say it, I'm not saying a damn thing. There are agents where I can't. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say it that way. There are agents who have a rainbow flag, and that is their permission, basically, to say, "Hey, I'm queer." Otherwise, nope, don't care. Because if they're not out, then I'm not going to do that to them. But you can search for the big thing that I think people will like. You can search for agents who don't require a synopsis. People hate synopses because they take a year and a half to write. Everyone hates them except if you're reading one. I still like them because they give you the whole plot, but everyone hates them. So if you don't want to write one, I can make a list of genre, age range, no synopsis, because that is its very own special column, and I reward them for not making you do a synopsis. Funny thing there, some agents will tell you exactly how they want the synopsis to be, but 90% just say a synopsis, and like that could be 300 words. I saw a synopsis that I think Simon & Schuster India wants a 7,000 word synopsis. That's not a synopsis. That's a short story.
Yeah, that's
the framework.
Yeah.
Take your novel and make it into a short story for me to figure out.
Yeah, like that's the opposite of what happened to what was it? The Polar Express was turned from a little picture book into an hour movie.
Yep.
The normal thing is about a page. I with my clients, I take them down to one single space page because that's the most common benchmark that people can't do at all. They can get down to a page and a half, but no, I can't. So you can search for agents who don't need a synopsis. You can also search for just paste query. Like if you wanted to just do nothing but the query, I can go Control F and have that done for you in 15 minutes. So, and normally that would take a year, like actually.
Yeah.
So,
It's time for another sprint. Thank you so much for coming on, Patrick, and talking about my agent database. I was super excited, a little overwhelmed to launch it this weekend,
yeah,
but
that's
it
been
went really well.
Yep. It sounds like this is a resource that the industry should have had.
Mhm.
And
Oh, yeah.
thank you very much for taking your effort to go ahead and build this. And I hope that you actually get cooperation from the agents and the
Oh, I
editors
would love to.
to
Yeah.
keep it updated because it's going to get them better
Oh,
queries,
yeah.
better requests, and less garbage.
Yeah. A big thing there is I want to build a tool where you cannot send them something they don't want. It's easy to code. I don't code. So, Morgan, call me. She has begged off that so many times. All right, you're sprinting now. I'm gonna shut up.
I don't want to be responsible for something that's live that has that much, and being the only point of, maintenance to keep it up.
Yeah.
That just seems like a little too much stress for me right now at where I am in my life. So, okay, I'm going to pop into comments and then we're going to do another sprint. Thank you, Patrick, for hopping on. I'm going to kick you off now.
Later, Patrick.
Later. Okay, so let's see. Popping in the chat, White Seer Gaming popped in. Hello and welcome. Apparently, Twitch has been a little slow. He's aiming to finish the draft of Chapter 8. Nice. Maggie is here. Hello.
Hi, Maggie.
Maggie is working on the rewrite of scenes in The Shadow Hunt because it's time travel, and the first half of the book is all scenes from earlier books, but from the time travelers' perspectives. Ooh.
Interesting.
Maggie was writing a book a quarter and then began editing 1 to 2 books a quarter and is now publishing a book or 2 a quarter from her backlog. Mainly, she's been editing and published since 2021 and has only written 5 books, which now need editing. She gave up on trad publishing and is just self-publishing. Yeah. If I ever wrote 2 books in the same setting, I would think about self-publishing, but I keep world hopping.
Yeah. I haven't fully given up on trad publishing, but the stuff I've got right now is stuff that I want to control fully. So
sure,
I'll get around to it later.
Yeah. Maggie was told a series would be acceptable if she made her long-term gay couple straight. That's clearly the wrong audience because there is a huge audience for gay couples.
Yes.
Says the person who read 680 paranormal gay romances last year.
Sorry, my contrary nature says, all right, go ahead and take that deal, and then over the length of the series, make them go from straight to bi to poly to whole poly.
Right.
Swingers.
Yeah. So Mama Maggie says the agent, because she sounded so biased, and another said it was obvious that she had brain damage, and another wanted her to write more Indianish stories because of her ethnicity. So those are problematic people. Please DM me who they were, and I will let Patrick know. Maggie says an agent database would be great for many. Yeah, they are vetted, and if Patrick finds them problematic, they're right out. So there may be agents you're like, why aren't they on there? Well, have you seen what they put on their socials?
That should be a separate section of the database too. It's like agents to avoid.
Yeah. Maggie is a serious addict and a wordaholic, and she writes big books and she cannot lie. Apparently the market wasn't as accepting in 2018. I can kind of see that. I was playing in the YA space though, where they were already pushing that level of diversity and stuff. But so okay, so we're caught up. Oh, haha! Patrick does have that list. He's got 180 agents on the do not query list.
Yep.
Do you have the justifications and the link to or screenshots?
and that's great because for a lot of people, that subset of the lists that's do not query is worth the price.
Yeah. He says if they're in DNQ, he didn't put them in the database, so no search will find them because they just don't exist. Which is why this weekend I've been saying it's over 2,000 vetted agents, and I trust Patrick. So, anyhow, we were going to do another sprint. Let's do this, people. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get started as soon as I find the right tab. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Chakalaka-laka. And And we're back. How was your sprints? Let's start with Doc again.
I finished all the corrections, and I recreated my files, and
All of them?
uh, one of the beautiful things about using the layout program that I use, which is Vellum, is that you can do one setup and it creates both the ebook and the print files off of that. One of the drawbacks is that it's limited in some of the things that you can do. For instance, my chapters can only start on the right hand page. So if the previous chapter finishes on a right hand page, you turn the page and the left hand page is blank and the right hand starts a new chapter. But which adds a few more pages to the book. But other than that, it's very handy for having to do quick edits and then generate a new EPUB. But I just uploaded the EPUB, so that is all ready for the pre-order as long as they don't kick it back with anything. And I ran out of time before I could also upload the revised paperback. But
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm ready to kick back for the next couple weeks.
Yeah. How was yours?
Mine was good. I did some like top tier plotting for the game that I am supposed to run on Tuesday, and that is pretty much all I did.
Okay.
Was plot.
I finished reading through the section of chapter 4 that I'm definitely keeping, and now I need to transition to the end of the chapter and see if there's anything salvageable from the original chapter 4, which I had to completely replace because the story's coming from a different direction.
Yeah.
Because pantsing is the worst, and I don't understand how you people do it. It's horrible. I hate it.
It's because the book lives in my brain and I just squeeze it out into the electron.
So anyway, that's what I did that sprint. And while Sako was talking, I was messaging my roommate to see if we wanted to wait until tomorrow for Gushy Food Day, because Catechus associates me walking in the door with Gushy Food Day. And if it's only one day, in the past, we usually let it slide a day. If it's more than that, my roommate is on it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is going to deny Catechus's Gushy Food. But so I think that's what we're going to do. Tomorrow is going to be Gushy Food Day for Catechus. But don't worry, I have not forgotten that Gushy Food Day exists and that my kitty deserves to be spoiled. I mean, treated well. So, popping into the comments, Dwan snuck by. Hello and welcome. He's here at the convention. So I told him, and anybody else who has joined us, who is at Imaginarium, to swing by our room, and we have leftovers and snacks and stuff we can share. And then we don't have to take them home with us.
Yay!
I don't drink Coke, and we've got some Coke Zero and some regular Coke. You drink ginger ale, right?
I drink ginger ale.
Yeah, I don't. So the only thing sodas I got that I drink are the Sprite. So, yeah.
If you have to take the Zero back, the next time you have a party that you invite me to, you've got something for me to drink. So.
That's the lowest one. People definitely hit it. So, okay, popping to the comments. Mama said, I ignore the chapter start rules because having a blank page in the middle of a manuscript is triggering to the OCD brain.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. She is the worst at formatting, though. She's a planter, but like me, likes to have a guide. Of course, we want to hail Lord Catechus, Feline Overlord. And Amanda snuck by. Hello and welcome. Come get snacks. Amanda's also at the convention. So he'll slide by in a bit to get snacks and stuff. So, awesome. What else do we have?
What else do we have?
Yeah. Did you want to talk about how your panels went?
My panels, let me think. The youth panel went pretty well.
Mhm.
The horror panel went pretty well. The novel one, there was like,
So it's a custom panel.
it was very much so. But it was awesome meeting everybody else.
Yay.
And my performances went super great. My stiff as all get out today. I need yoga in my life so badly.
I need some stretches. Yeah. So I started knee PT the day before we drove here. And then we're in the car for 11 hours. So a little moving, and they're extra creaky today. Sorry, I just the camera because I was stretching my knee. Yeah. So it's been a little problematic, but the convention has been amazing. There's a lot of people that I normally see here who were not able to make it this year, but there were a lot of people I love to see and that I got to hang out with more than I normally do. And I met a lot of new, awesome people. And you can see some of the pictures from Sako's first belly dance performance on my Facebook. I put those up already. I got third place in the costume contest.
Yay, congratulations.
I went as Isis. I had the empty throne on top of my head and the actual Isis wings is a lot of fun. So Isis as in the goddess from Egyptian mythology, not a particular story or the terrorist organization. So
cool.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Second place was Poison Ivy, tied with a Mary Poppins and what's his name combo. Who was with Mary Poppins?
Dick Van Dyke.
Yes, but the character has a name.
Oh.
Bert the Chimney Sweep, or
It's Bert. But they were all dressed up for the dream sequence with the penguin. Yeah.
Okay.
It was super cute. And first place was somebody came in as Edna from The Incredibles, and she had like one of those knee scooters, so she was like vroom, 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 going across and being super low. It was adorable.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah. So my panels this weekend, let's see. I started off with What the Hell is Hope Punk, and that went pretty well. We had a small audience, but it was a pretty good audience. And then my Better Beta Reading Workshop went really well. I'll be linking the slides and a previous presentation I've done of the same thing on YouTube, so people who couldn't make it can find it. And I had a reading that was a bunch of poetry that I've written about how querying is the worst, which I was planning on doing before Patrick talked me into helping him launch the My Agent database. So I thought that was very appropriate.
Yeah.
I got to do Fangs, Fates, and Forever, forming irresistible paranormal romance. So that was a fun one.
Not just fun, but super informative and a lot of really good advice from everybody on the panel. So that was the first panel that I actually got to go that I wasn't on.
Right.
And I enjoyed every minute of it.
And I got to do the reading for the Slush Fest. For those who aren't familiar, a Slush Fest, a bunch of people put in their first pages anonymously, and a bunch of agents and editors will sit there and then they'll raise their hand during the reading to say when they would have stopped reading and put a pass on this manuscript.
Right.
And I got to do the reading, and I tried to do better than I did at the last time I did a Slush Fest, where I was told you use the same voice for all of them, like the soft fairy tale voice. So I tried to skim read and do different feels for different genres, and I got a lot of compliments. People liked it. Yay. So I was excited about that. Yay! And today I did some genres had some really good discussion, but our moderator was a little excitable. And then we have the stream. So that was my weekend, plus the party I hosted Friday night. So, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get another productivity sprint in. Are y'all ready?
I am ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. In the comments what you're working on, if you know what you're working on, or if you're just chilling, I'm not going to stop you.
Indeed.
There's a reason productivity's in quotes. And we're back. There's like this much clearance between the edge of the desk and the bed because I rotated the desk.
And there's like
The AC unit's right behind us, so we put pillows so it would stop blowing on us.
but it
It's
makes
a mite cramped.
Say again, Dot?
It's a mite cramped.
Yeah. So it was a whole process. Anyway, Dwan and Amanda swung by to get snacks from us, and we shared because sharing is caring.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Autumn Storyteller, for the follow. Since systems, I don't have my big list of like everybody who's been following. I've just got today's followers on there. So we will be cutting out in 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the timer since we don't have time for another sprint.
Okay. But before that, let's mark off Kindred of Kali.
Oh, yeah. It's a super exciting moment.
Yes.
I'm excited. You're excited. Everybody's
excited.
I did.
Ready? 1, 2,
We have the crowd.
3, done.
Ta-da! The print manuscript is uploaded and everything is in review.
Sure.
And with any luck, tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll be able to order author copies. And then it's just waiting around for things to drop.
Awesome.
Yep. And I went and looked at my pre-orders. I already have 3 pre-orders for the ebook.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
And
Excellent.
my wife was finishing up reading a book on her Kindle yesterday, and she dropped back to a scene, and one of the categories was continue series you've started, and it had the Kindred of Kali on there.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I'm so excited for you.
And I have a cat, so we have mandatory cat content.
Excellent.
Yep, required cat content.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. So I'm so excited. Are you just gonna be like chilling for the next couple streams while you recover?
Well, next weekend is my birthday, so
Right.
Oh.
I may be chilling. I may just nope out of the stream and go do something fun, go see a movie or something like that.
Sure.
But, the plan is to kind of be relaxed for the rest of July and just enjoy life and take a little rest. The rest is going to continue through August, but I'm also going to start planning for doing the audiobook for The Perils of Prague and start looking ahead at next year's con calendar.
Nice. Are you gonna do the audiobook solo or like a radio play with other actors?
Right now the plan is to do it solo.
Okay.
I
mean, that's pretty awesome.
I mean, I would love to be able to do it as a radio play with casting parts, but that ends up being a lot of editing work, and I don't have anybody do the editing, but me. I mean, my wife has done editing for me in the past, but she doesn't seem quite as interested in that right now. That may change, but we'll see.
She's got other things going on in her life right now. I get that. So, and Sako's working this story with BC Brown right now.
I am, and plotting vampire games, and I don't know, I might write a Substack sometime this coming week.
Okay.
Maybe. It depends on whether or not how personal I get.
Sure.
And until I decide how personal I'm getting, I will wait on reviewing my con experience.
Sure. Okay. An update from an off screen person. My roommate has assured me that Catechus is currently enjoying some catio time, so he's not feeling too deprived, even though Mom is not there. So, hey, Devin swung by. Hey, sorry we were early this week. We didn't just until right after the stream ended last week because we're coming to you live from Imaginarium and everybody wants to go to dinner like now. So we be cutting out as soon as the Uber gets here. So you are forewarned. The new setup is because we have switched from StreamYard, which doubled their price to like $490 or something.
More
To
than double.
right, more than doubled to Restream. So we're testing it out. We're gonna make tweaks and stuff, but it works well enough, and we can show the chat and stuff. So that's our main priority anyway. So
This is at least working until we can find something better that's at a reasonable price. But
exactly. So Doc finished his updates. Maggie got iced tea and sesame lemon cookies. Ooh. My stream has been brought to you by the snacks of Ready Whip and strawberries and hell of a good dip with, the ruffled chips. And Dwan, when he swung by, opened the salsa for me so I could have some chips and dip. So it's been a snack-a-palooza.
It has.
For me.
And I am currently drinking High Noon vodka seltzer, but it comes in peach.
Ooh.
Which I don't have that up by me or in Baltimore. So, if I'm going to drink, I guess it's going to be now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Now, if only we got the ad revenue.
Right?
Product placement. High Noon. Pay us.
Yeah. Popping back to the comments, Maggie says, "Congrats on the pre-orders, Doc."
Thank you.
And the recognition for Catechus and somebody else is Kitty. All hail the feline overlords. Kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty. Sympathy because editing audio is such a struggle.
Yes, it is.
Maggie says that she hopes everyone can join us for hashtag ATW August. All the words August. It's a writerly routine building challenge. So, foodie streams. I don't know if we qualify as foodie.
No.
Snacky streams.
Snacky streams. There's a reason I've got, not today, but the rest of the weekend I've been wearing my hashtag snack fueled writer shirts.
Yep.
Oh, good. Devin already got his chapter out. Awesome. You've got plenty of time. Oh, wait, no. We just passed midnight for you, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're still early than we are usually. So.
Yes. Consistency is Devin's jam. Pat yourself on the back for us. Oh, goodness. Okay. I caught up on the comments. It was very exciting for me. So everybody in the room was doing the wave thing except me. Oh, okay. It's 11 past 11. So he had plenty of wiggle room.
Okay.
I lost track of time zones.
It's hard because there's 4 time zones in Germany, and we're like, which one? Which one?
Yeah. And sometimes I can remember, and there's the daylight saving thing and the undaylight saving, and luckily we're not Arizona who skips it all together because that keeps us a little more consistent with everybody else.
Yeah.
But doesn't India have half-hour time zones?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some places in the world that
Thailand.
Yeah.
Do stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. So, well, before the Uber shows up and I have to scramble, let's go ahead and call it a day. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much, Sako. Thank you, Imaginarium, for having us. And thank you, everybody, for putting up with our new Restream layout thing. I think it worked okay. If you have any suggestions, feel free to message me. And I will see them after dinner. But definitely, if you are actively looking for an agent right now, check out Patreon for My Agent Database. It's $1 a month. Patrick updated it 3 times today, so at least daily, because Patrick's a little obsessive, but it's an amazing resource. And we also have like worksheets for helping people who have particular issues with their writing practice how to fix it so they can apply that to their manuscripts. We have submission package rewrites, so we redo your query letter, and we can also help you with your opening pages. The rest is up to you. Check it out. It's awesome. It's new. The spreadsheet is new. The other stuff we've been doing for a couple of years, though. So we are experienced and have practice in it. We're not just, I think I can rewrite queries. For those who don't know, a query, QUERY, is the letter that you send agents, kind of like a cover letter, kind of like a blurb, but not really either of those. There's a very particular way to write them. So,
and I need help.
We got you. We got you.
Okay, cool.
So have a lovely week. Good luck with your writing if that's what you're doing. Good luck with your